available to your body. So chopping them nice and fine and putting the lemon on it is not only yummy, but that's how you get the full benefit from the greens. Okay, can somebody...
Citrus allergy.
Don't use it. It's still going to be good. It's still going to be good, yeah. And actually, I would use a good balsamic vinegar, or just a good tasty vinegar would be fine. Listen, I know, you're new to this. You have never done this before. So, to repeat that, yeah, if for any reason you can't eat citrus fruit, use a really nice vinegar. You would probably use a little less. But what it does is it chemically just kicks up the flavor of the greens. And then I want to introduce you to Charmaine, who's sitting in the back, because we are going to be using... Oh, I passed in front of you. Oh my God. We're going to be using the Salt Sisters products. If you've read the book, you know I love truffle salt, and I love smoky salt. They're ways that you put a lot of flavor in a dish without adding any calories at all, and without eating any, kind of bad stuff. And people say to me, well, you're not supposed to eat salt. I mean, salt makes you function. If you are not eating processed foods, you have no problem with a little bit of salt in your food. What happens with most people, the way you get most of your salt is in a canned soup or a packaged cereal or something like that. But if you're eating a dish like this and add a little bit of Charmaine's beautiful truffle salt, and she's got all kinds of extraordinary flavors. It smells beautiful. It's pretty. I love serving it on the table like a pink Himalayan salt on the table in an oyster shell with a little spoon. It's beautiful. And it kind of elevates your table. It's so easy to do that instead of out of a salt shaker. How are we doing? 5 more minutes.
What is your booth number? 1409, the loveliest salts you've seen on this planet. Go and pick some up while you're here. It's our last day in town.
And it's... This is what happens when you work with amateurs. This is what happens when people don't know their lines and don't prepare. I totally forgot whatever I was going to say. I think I just got upstaged. Do you think? Maybe? Okay, salt is good salt.
What happens when you work with professionals? You get upstaged.
It shouldn't be cooking. You've got the heat on again. That when you put the lid on it boils? What the? It's off. It's off. It's off. Is it really? Take one out, taste it, make sure. Here.
Crack your...
Really? Did I get any olive? Yeah, I have olive oil here, but I didn't open it. Here, check that out first. Is this open? Quick, girls. Somebody help me. Jody, this is Miss Jody that's with Bowman home here. Thank you. Any more questions? Because I really want to make sure you know how to do this when you go home. Is it? Truly? Okay, quick, over. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to lift that puppy up. Can you handle this? No, we're going to lift it. Oh, pot holders. That would have been good. Okay, shove that over here a little closer. And at home, okay. Ah! Oh. Okay. I have to put some vinegar, olive oil. Thank you, Jody. Okay, olive oil, and okay, you noticed I'm not measuring anything. Oops. Okay, that's the way I cook. If you want to measure stuff, that's fine. But this is how we do it at my house, like this. And again, people say, well, oil, yeah, this is olive oil. It's so good for your body and your soul. It's delicious. It adds flavor to the dish. It's got good omega-3 and 6s. It's good for you. There's no problem with it. All you need to do is eat good food, quality food, and you're fine. So what's happening is, oh, we can't see it. The hot noodles are wilting the greens just a little bit and heating them up. Can you smell that? Okay.
Do I have to carry it around like that smell?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you do that, honey? Okay. Watch your step, baby. All right. I want you to smell this, and hopefully you can taste it a little bit too, because this is just wonderful. Isn't that nice? That's raw greens, girls. That's kale and chard, and I think I put a little spinach in it. I didn't even put the green onions in it. See these little babies? Your green onions, chop them real fine and throw those in. This is some nice Italian parsley. Chop that real fine, throw that in there, and you've all got parsley. Well, some of you have parsley wilting in your fridge. Use it up. It's very nutritious, not to mention lovely. Okay, this is, chard when you see it. That's chard. This is kale, all different kinds of kale. And it doesn't matter what combination you use, any of those. All right, is everybody sniffed? Did you like it? I think it smells wonderful. I think it's just one of the most beautiful fragrances in the whole wide world. And we did not even add truffle salt. So what I'm going to do now, come on, honey. And oh yeah, we do. All right, here's some, we know what this is. Parmesan cheese. We know what this is, I think. A grater. So a little of this. Like that. And then, oh wow, I love this so much. A little of that. And a little of that. Would you like to toss it? Thank you, darling. And then I'm going to want you to sniff it again and taste it. Don't you love that? And you probably already know this, girls, but instead of adding more butter or oil or whatever, if you want your pasta to just feel a little more liquid, a little moister, just add the hot water from the pot. So, all right, that's it. That's the dish, and that's dinner. And if you wanted to take a little prosciutto and, fry that up and throw that in here, it'd be wonderful. If you wanted to put some shrimp in it, a little more lemon, it'd be wonderful. So this is a basic thing that without even a half a brain, you can go home, and the kids can do the pasta, and you can do some chopping, and you're done. So let's taste it. How do we taste it?
How do we taste it?
Yeah, will that work? Okay.
We want to taste it. We want to taste it. There are the things right there.
Oh, all right. Oh, thank you, Linda. That would be really smart to tell you that Deidre and I have a publishing company, Bowman Hall. These are our first two books. This is Deidre Hall's How Does She Do It, which tells you, thank you. everything you always wanted to know about what goes on in the dressing room at NBC to make...
Best Buy and Mix 92.9 Day at the Southern Women's Show, where we're celebrating mothers and daughters. The time is now 12 o'clock. Head on over to the 107.5, the River Fashion Stage, for Get A Plus with Catherine. Sponsored by Lacey and Catherine's Nashville.
I think we're going to get thrown out.
Stage, sponsored by Best Buy.
What's our booth number?
With superfoods and like to see.
97. Booth 97.
Sponsored by Nutrex, Hawaiian Spirulina. Also at 12:30 on the Balance Your Life stage, see Empower Yourself, Hope and Healing. Sponsored by Exodus Powered Rafting. And meet Deidre Hall from Days of Our Lives today.
I know what it tastes like. I want everybody else to have some. Thank you. Come and see us in booth 97. This is the little book. The type is big. There are pictures. And it's kind of all anybody needs to know about how to cook. And it's also kind of funny, huh, girls?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Great gift. We'd love to have you have this because if you eat this way, you'll keep the doctor away. And now all of us need to do that because none of us have health insurance. So this is the best thing you can get next to free health insurance. All right? For 15 bucks, you're going to save yourself thousands of dollars in health care right here. And then this one is how to look like that. No, it's fun. It's also a health book. It's kind of surprising. It's not what you think. We'd love to have you come and take a look at it at booth 97. Okay. Okay. Go.
She do it. Was originally entitled, Does This Mascara Make My Ass Look Big? It's a funny, irreverent look at 40 years in front of a camera. And it also talks about how to keep yourself as your best possible woman. In terms of, we're talking about cosmetic surgery. We're talking about the greatest way to lose weight. We're talking about things that enhance the way you look. We also talk about the proper way to sleep and how to get enough correct sleep. And how to lose 5 pounds, stand up straight. Delightful pictures from us as children, our mothers as children, blah, blah, blah. But it's a fun book and you need to have it in your library. So we're going to be here. I'll be here for a short time today. Come over to the booth, grab a book, and let us sign it for you.
And check us out on bowmanhall.com. Facebook, like us, that's the social, like us on bowmanhall.com. And we'd love to have you as part of the group. Thank you for coming today.